It's your boy LR Broly, aka Mr. Bucks, aka Millie Vanilli, aka the real Mr. Satan. This guy took 96 million Zeni to awaken. Some people are still out there trapping, trying to fucking awaken this guy. I'll pray for you. There's really no events out right now that give any Zeni. Even the weekend event is kind of an L at this point. Obviously, this guy took 100 million. That's actually a lot. I've been playing this game for like 2 years, and that's like 1/4 of what I usually have. Right now, I think I have 180 million Zeni, which is a decent number. I think I had like 300 million maybe earlier this month, but after LR Broly, after awakening some URs, after, feeding LR Broly, my fucking money went down the toilet. Now I'm broke in real life, and I'm broken in the game. It's a goddamn travesty. But listen, I digress. Like I said, LR Broly takes like 100 million Zeni, which is a lot. Eventually, there's going to be an LR Hercule that's coming out, which is supposedly supposed to take even more Zeni. 150 million, 200 million, a billion, who knows? Whatever Bandai feels like doing. And right now in the game, there's not that many great events for Zeni. There's a few okay ones, but for the most part, it's pretty shit, especially during the week. On the weekend, you can farm the Hercules event where you can get like 200k, maybe 250k if you're lucky, which even that isn't the best thing to do in this game. But I'm hopefully going to show you a couple avenues, different things you could do. Some things maybe you don't know, some things are circumstantial, and some things I'm going to pretend like you're fucking retarded, and I'm trying to, teach you the baby basics. So, let's go. So, first of all, the very best event that you want to grind for Zeni, if it's around, is the Baby Vegeta event, the one with Hercule and Boo. Basically, it's an easy stage. You basically go through, you nuke them, and you actually have a really good chance of getting a silver Hercule statue, which you can sell for, I believe, 500k. Yeah, 500k, which is pretty damn good, honestly. Let's be honest. 500k is a lot better than the shitty 250k you sometimes get from the Hercule event. I think it's less stamina or the same stamina. And it's also pretty much guaranteed. I think whenever I ran that event, I never really saw a moment where I didn't get that. And it's not only good for getting that Hercule statue, but it's also good for another reason. Obviously, if you go to the Baba shop, right now I don't think it's around, but when that event does come around in the treasure section, there'll be a bunch of different options you can buy. And one of them is silver statues, bronze statues, and gold statues. If you need Zeni, obviously buy all of them. I think this past time I did end up buying it just for the fuck of it. Little did I know I really needed it. So it's good to do that event because you get the baby medals, or the baby money, whatever the fuck it is. The little Hercule coins that basically let you buy, Elder Kais and stuff like that. Now you give a fuck about Zeni, right? I mean, I never cared, but now I have to care. So you can basically not only get Hercule statues from the stage, but you can also use the event currency to basically get a couple more Hercule statues. That's also true for the other GT event where you get tomatoes or apples or whatever the fuck they are, which is basically comes around, I don't know, maybe every 2 months or so, maybe. But unfortunately, that event doesn't have any stages that individually drop any Hercule statues, so it's kind of like a hit or a miss. I would recommend, if you can, do the Baby Vegeta event, not so much the other events. Kind of, it's whatever. I mean, it's subjective, but at the end of the day, hey, silver Hercule statues, you can't fucking argue with that shit. Like I said, I did mention on the weekend there's a Hercule event. I think it's on Saturday and Sunday. It's okay. It's not really that great. It hasn't aged well at all. You can pretty much get like 200k, maybe 250k, maybe. It's not really, kind of fluctuates a little bit. It's not the best. Me personally, if I can, I just wait for the Baby Vegeta event to come back. But if for some reason you can't, then I would actually recommend a different approach. And for this approach, you would actually have to go to the quest stages. Now, there's two ways you can do this. One's better than the other, but one actually takes effort. And who the fuck likes effort? Let's be honest. But this is kind of like a double-edged sword because if you run the Nightmarish Android stage, if you remember, if you play on a hard, not Z-hard, hard, you actually have a chance of getting SR Android 13, which is an okay card. He's okay, but you don't give a fuck if he's okay or not. Who gives a shit about that? You can actually train him up and sell him for Zeni, which isn't that bad because most SRs, especially him, are fairly easy to train. It takes about 50 Zeni. You need a little bit of an investment. I mean, come on, you took business. You got to put money in to get money out. It takes about 50k Zeni to train him completely. But once you train him, and if you awaken him, it's a little more Zeni. I think it might be like, I don't know, maybe another 50k to awaken him, actually. It actually takes a little bit, let's see, I guess I'll do that. It actually takes a little bit to awaken him. It's just regular metals. It doesn't really matter, honestly. And you'll get even more money. And that's probably something that you want to explore, maybe. Maybe when you get shit SSRs, maybe don't sell it for Baba points if you have a lot of Baba points. Maybe take that SSR, train it, and sell it for Zeni. Again, Zeni, it's not the most important thing, but it's good to have, like, on tap at least 200 million if you can. I think the limit in this game is 2 billion. I find it hard for you to hit 2 billion unless you're, like, you never pull SSRs and you never train any characters. Then I guess you're just floating on fucking money. But then again, you don't have money to anything to spend the money on, so what's the point? Think about it, man. If you don't have happiness, what do you really have? I guess I'll do this. I guess I'll do that. Boom. So, yeah, that's definitely something you want to explore. Maybe selling some shit characters you don't want. Even, you know, characters that are given out, like free SSRs, maybe you just want to sell it. Like the Raleigh SSR, which is okay, but it's not anything. Are you really going to use it? Be honest. I'm not. I'll low-key might sell it. And as you can see, it drops a battle card. Drop rate is pretty good. It's RNG, so, you know, God forbid you might be able to do this like 3 times and not get him. But, I mean, I remember farming him in the past. I farmed him to SA20, 1 to Awaken and 1 for himself, and I didn't really have that much trouble. It wasn't that bad. The only bad thing about this, obviously, is that it's kind of a stamina hole. I only recommend you do it is if you really need the Zeni, you don't really have anything else to do. I mean, right now I did everything. The only thing that's waiting to be done is that trunk story event, pretty much. But let me see. Let me go to sell. Let me see how much does this guy sell for. This guy sells for 195,660. That's actually not that bad. Let me see. Let me train this guy just to show you kind of like the price difference. Let's see. Do all those. Ba-ba-da-da. I guess use Supreme Kai Planet because who gives a shit about that shit tier planet. Use these shit items. Like I said, he's pretty easy. It's not that bad. Supreme Kai Planet. Some of these training items I never use anyway. And bada bing, bada boom. I think that was, I wasn't paying attention. You can rewind the video and see yourself, or I'll just put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it was like 53,000. I'm going to go ahead and say it's 53,000. My autism is percolating right now. So I'm going to awaken this guy just to show you the price difference. As you can see, 56,000. So you're spending like 100k, maybe 120k just to awaken him. But it's actually worth it because I believe when you sell him as an awakened SSR, you can get back around 6 to 800k. Yeah, 800k. So $799,920. Not that bad. It's pretty fucking good. I mean, think about it. That's the equivalent of doing the Hercule event 4 times on the weekend. So, you know, instead of running that event 400 times a week in LR Brawler, you can run what I just did 100 times, and you'll be good. But obviously, this has its pitfalls. If you're kind of like in a short term and you just like need, I don't know, say, I don't know, maybe 10 million, okay, do it. But if you're going to be doing this habitually and this is going to be a habit, then I recommend you just sell it as the 995,581. It's obviously a lot less, but I mean, awakening medals are kind of hard to come by unless you have a lot of Baba points. I mean, it's up to you. It's all about economics. If you have a lot of them, fuck it, spend it. If you don't, then just sell it. I'm just going to sell these two because, I don't know, fuck it. I'm talking about Zeni, talking about I need Zeni. Might as well sell them, right? So let's go ahead. You have yeah, give me the money, baby. Thank you. Thank you for the money. Oh, I should probably sell this too, huh? So, and obviously, I guess I'll go into the baby stuff now. You know, you can, like I said, sell characters, which is okay, that's fine. You can also do friend point summons, which sometimes award silver and gold, but let's be honest, it's usually bronze, which isn't that bad, actually. It's 250k, keep that in mind. So when you're doing friend summons, just keep that in mind. Maybe, you know, train some Rs to SRs, sell that. I mean, again, you could really think about what characters you have and what you want to sell. Some of these Awaken SSR go for 800k, which isn't that bad. That's pretty fucking good. URs, if you have some, like, as you can see here, if you were here for a long time, I have a fucking babillion Goku still. You could sell that for 3,322,555. That's pretty decent. I probably wouldn't go that route just because of the fact that this event is never coming back, and if you wanted to sell a UR, you would have to basically put a Kai into them, and that's kind of that's some fuckery. I wouldn't recommend that, but I mean, keep your eye open. I mean, if you have an SSR like this fucking guy, he's an asshole. Just train him up and sell him. Fuck it, I might just do that. But that's pretty much all the options you have, other than events that are actually good that come around. The last option, probably the worst option, but it is an option. I might as well show it. I mean, just so you know. Red Ribbon Machination. Okay. Dr. Giroux's Ambition. Play this on hard. Maybe Z hard. I'll do a Z hard just to show you. Basically, this stage has a Hercule guy on it, and he rewards a fluctuating amount of Zeni. It's usually around the, I don't know, 50k mark from him himself. It's probably another 20k from Giroux himself. So once you finish the stage, you probably end with a net of like, I don't know, maybe 90k, just about. You could also play this stage on hard. On hard and up, this path becomes unlocked, and you can go see your boy Hercule. It's okay. It's a nice, I don't know, it's a nice jutsu. It is a bit long. It is a bit tedious. And obviously, with this stage, it's a lot longer than the Android stage, so that's something that's against you. Jeez, I'm taking hella damage. And also the fact that these stages don't really award a lot of STA, so that's something to keep in mind too. Like I said, if you don't have any other events to do, then fine, I guess. But if you actually have some type of event to do, I don't know, maybe wait. Maybe don't awaken LR Broly yet. Maybe keep him as a TUR and just, you know, just wallow in mediocrity. The only reason I would personally go crazy and try to awaken LR Broly is if a world tournament was coming. If the world tournament was announced and I knew I was like, say, I don't know, let's say 30 million, I'm off by 30 million, then yeah, maybe I'd go crazy for that. 100 million, I don't know, that's a bit steep. Most of these stages, especially when an event is not around, doesn't really reward a lot of Zeni. Ooh, 2,000. Ooh, oh, wow. I better hit these Zeni spots. I care now. Ooh. That's some good stuff right there. So, yeah, there's definitely some things to keep your eye out for. Maybe Bandai will actually add a good Zeni stage. It's unlikely, because, like I said, they like to add things. They don't like to make things better. Like, for example, training items. Corn's Tower is a piece of shit. They didn't change it, but they decided to add the turtle thing when the year thing comes around, so it's like, alright, I'll pretend like this is good, which it is, but it only comes around during special events. Same goes for Hercule, the Hercule event. That is something I think I did forget to mention, is that usually, like, you know, during big celebrations, maybe once, twice, 3 or 4 times a year, maybe more than that, maybe more than, like, 10. It's pretty much not that much. The Turtle School training event comes, as well as the Hercule event, which is basically an event that allows you to get Hercule statues. You could possibly get a platinum. You usually get gold. You can only do it once a day, so it's kind of, you can't really farm it, really. But hey, if you get lucky and get platinum, I think platinum's worth, like, what, a fucking $1 million, right? Because, no, actually, silver is worth 500,000. Gold is worth 1 million. So how much is fucking platinum? I never really thought about that. Now that I think about it, let me think. Platinum Hercule metal. I'm thinking in my mind it would be 10 million, but maybe they're pieces of shit. Never mind. I googled it. It's fucking 1.5 million. Fuck you, Bandai, you pieces of shit. You couldn't give me a billion. Let's see. I guess I'll do that. And that, and then this. So, yeah, I guess, in conclusion, if you could take something away from this video, farming Zeni in this game is really annoying. You should be careful what you spend it on. You should think about what avenues you want to go down to get Zeni. If you can, you should really farm the GT events, especially the baby GT event, because he drops a silver Hercule statue. Gives a good amount of Hercule money currency, so you can go buy Hercule statues from Baba Shop. And I'd also recommend maybe, you know, if there's some event SSRs like, I don't know, Super Baby Vegeta or something like that, maybe get it, Dokkan it if it's cheap and sell them. I mean, not a lot of options this game, boss. But, hey, I mean, just in this video, I made about maybe a million, maybe more than a million, maybe 2 or 3 million. So think about it like that. Just in this short video, I made like 3 million Zeni. Just multiply that by fucking 33 and you're good to go.